Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Felix Midas is my name. Quick one. We have opportunity. This is a channel, Cash Flow Solution. This is a place where we present different opportunity for you in maximizing the digital financial market, exploring, tapping into portfolio management, investing into different opportunity, cryptocurrency, forex trading, and all that. Now, first, it's about you building your personal economy and then enable you to have a good cash flow for yourself. And now we have opportunity, just take, invest and hold your hands and then see money coming in. Then the second segment you have is about career trading opportunity where you trade by yourself. And to do this, it's not like the what you used to know about trading. It more simplify. We have a lot of support system that will help you to make money and build yourself so that you reduce those your exposure into Ponzi scheme, or if you are not yet in any Ponzi scheme, that will save you not to even get involved in Ponzi scheme. And of course, the third aspect is called affiliate rebate system. We have different brokers, exchanges that run rebate system. What's rebate? You trade and then they still share back to you, some transaction fee you pay. And you have friends who are trading on different brokers and all of that. So that's going to serve for you as a residual income, even while you're not trading. And then you have affiliate rebate system for people who are trading with the link you have shared out. So I don't think it's a bad deal, but it's not about Ponzi scheme where you register $100, invite people to $1 million, and they pay you 20% or 30% of the people's money, and which is not sustainable. So here we have so much support system. So we invest in crypto, we invest in stock, buying of different opportunity, land banking, and different things that you want to part of it. So you can inbox us on the WhatsApp number +23490470444 and 998. I take the number again, +23490470444 and 998. Take that. And WhatsApp only. Don't call, don't send message, but just WhatsApp alone. Now, so going further, how do we actually take advantage or explore the global financial market? Of course, I've talked about crypto. We buy coin, hold it, build a portfolio, and leverage on income system, staking, and different stuff. And so I'm not going to talk much about that today. I'm talking much about the career trading opportunity. And our career trading opportunity sprout from cryptocurrency trading, which has to do with spot trading, future trading, meme coin, launchpad trading, hunt, and all that. We have different tools we use with robotic, with different platforms. And then today we'll do more of the forex trading and, of course, the opportunity available for you in forex trading. We have a partnership with a platform broker called Capital Extend. And so what you need by now, we started a 90 days challenge the month of May, and that's going to spread through June and July. And when we're done, we want to have how many number of people that can pass challenge account on different platforms, and of course, how many people can be able to have build up a capital, a huge equity in their trading journey. And that's one of our major aim and all of that. So we want to guide minimum of 50 to 100 people in to become financially free with all the tools we have. Now, start with, I know many of you will be looking, Felix, I'm a worker, I work in the company, I work in the bank, I work in different pro starters, and I'm so busy. I'm a business person, I have shops, I have companies, and I'm running around. How do you think this is going to work for me? Trust me. The point is that we have a lot of support system that's going to help you, and then you maximize. So looking at forex trading, I've always been telling people, forex is not about those things you'll be hearing. I'm sure they've told you, and I said, disabuse your mind from forex trading result claims. The reason behind those hypes is to sell trading courses, signals, affiliate programs, and other mentorship programs. So stop following account flippers. So why struggling to flip $100 to $200 when or flipping $200 to $400 and eventually return that money back to zero? Why don't you engage that money wisely? For instance, if you want to start trading forex, imagine you are trading with $100. How much can you expose to the market? And how much are you going to make? So there's a need for scaling, and that's one of the biggest opportunity we have for you. And then you want to scale. I'm sure if you have opportunity to be trading with 20, 100, 50, 200, $1 million in your trading, you can see that you'll be able to maximize opportunity. For instance, you are trading with $200 and you're exposing maybe just 5% of your $200 into the market, chances are there that stop loss hit, and over time, you're going to empty that $200. Trust me. And then you start struggling looking for a way. So we want to show you how to maximize this your $100 or $200 into something workable. So what's going to happen is that we show you how to sharpen your knowledge, your skill, and then you get fund to trade, and be more profitable and scale the opportunity. Now, the first on the list I'm going to introduce to you is called AcasX. AcasX is a platform under a company from US referred to MDC. So I'm not going in detail about that. It's just to show you what's the unique thing about AcasX. Two things that are so unique about AcasX is that it's a platform that gives you support system for training and tools, and then at the same time connect you for funding. Does it make sense? It makes a lot of sense. So AcasX, number one, it gives you basics, which is skill. It brings you up to be a graduate of Market Explorer. So exploring the market, you get the knowledge and become a graduate in the market. So first, it gives you access to education. And this is the education, of course, you pay for heavily if you want to go for training and all the like. I know many of you are passed through different online courses, yet you are struggling to be profitable. So I have good news for you. You have opportunity for beginner courses, which are there once you pay for your school fees. So what you pay for here is school fees. You have access to so many trainings, so much trainings that are going to help you to maximize the financial market. You heard me right? And so all you need just to sharpen, get started, discipline yourself, and it's going to be worth as much as possible. Outside that, that's number one. Number two, it gives you access and create mentorship program for you to meet who are in the market exploring, who are trading with fund of millions of dollars, and then you are exposed to them and follow their live session, ask them questions on their live session, you follow their trading and all the like. Then that's going to be very, very, very amazing. I can tell you, then you can still watch replay of those live sessions that have passed that probably you were not available. That's one of the lovely things that you can have. Next, it gives you opportunity for, you're paying for online signal on Telegram and all of that. Super, super. Here, you have access to signals on crypto, so which is called Trade Alert, right? So access to Trade Alert on crypto, have access to Trade Alert on Forex. So that means you don't even have too much time. You don't know how to trade to that extent. You don't have too much time. Look at this. Look at this signal was sent 2 minutes ago. Look at it, active, SPS or Forex, buy, right? 21 minutes ago, gold, buy. So buy at 3340 and SF stop loss here. All right. See all the prices for you to sell. So imagine SPS, that's S&P 500. For instance, what you can do if I go to the market and probably look at SPS, S&P 500, okay, XPX, that's XRP 500. If I locate XPX, S&P 500, to look at the price, right? Let's look at it. So you can see probably pretty gap, open market open, and to buy into S&P 500. Okay, so this is S&P 500, and signal was given for people to enter. So let me actually go to 15 minutes. Okay, so they're asking us to buy S&P 500 as also price and all of that. So you have access to signal, right? You have access to signal, say 75768, then stop loss 577, right? And take profit. Oh, 5753, right? So let's look at it. Oh, so TP1 must have been hit. That's what it means. Because 57. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, the market is pushing. Look at it. So entry was 5768, 5753, 5778, TP1, 5788. So, and I'm sure I think TP1 and 2 is already hit. But this is 5784. So that is to say, TP1 has actually hit, right? Yes, that's what it is. So the market to a root back up and all of that. So signals are sent, and it's for you to be profitable in the market. Now, so these are different things. So different signals, you get access to all of them, and then you are making a lot of money. Okay. Next, there has what they say what we call tap to trade. All right, tap to trade is like semi-automated kind of a trading. Within 2 minute window period, it's popped up, and then you tap on it, approve, that's all. Then your account that was connected start trading for you and hold your peace. All right. Then you have scanners. So they have different scanner tools, right? Smart cash and all of that, which is a combination of some algorithm and indicators, and of course directional stuff that will help you from the softwares. AI today is one of the major aspects of both things. So look at it, telling you to sell GBP AUD, and of course, depending on probably you come in to check and see what they ask you to do. Let's look at it. Right, look at when it says sell AUDJP, and I'm sure must have said that before again, and it's just repeating it now, maybe for people probably are not actually seeing the market. You can see, so if you go to the market now, so this market is moving fantastically, right? So if you look at GBP AUD, let's look at it. GBP AUD, so let's look at it. There you go. Now ask you to sell. All right, so look at massive. Ladies and gentlemen, so I told you to sell AUD, GPU, AUD, GBP, AUD. And so if you look at it, so what, how many pips if you are actually in the market and still say again, sell again. Come on, that's about 38 pips depending on when you get into the market, and it's still telling you the market's going to be selling. This is amazing. All right. So to trade today does not require those stress you probably used to face before. Okay, I was away, I sold this thing down, and I was targeting to enter the market back. Quite unfortunate, I was not around. All right, because it was a super fall, and I expect after the super fall is a very massive rally, and that was what was actually happening. And even the Bitcoin, I expect to super fall because I gave a signal for people to sell on BTC and even Ethereum. So after the super fall, there we are now having a very strong rally. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, so one of the things we show you is number one, how to acquire the skill, soft skill. Number two, have access to reliable information. Okay, you can see Bitcoin after this. So we sold down, and then the market going to rally now. So look at it. The last big profit this is the first one, this is the second one. There's still more down, and this is a reversal. Amazing opportunity. To trade today is not what you used to know like before. So many opportunities, softwares available, and all of that. That doesn't mean software is going to replace you, but it help you soften, less the job that you're supposed to be stressing yourself on. Okay. So I was not here, look at it. I will have been in massive profit by now because the market was bouncing up. Now, that's one of the things on ACASX. Additional to that, ACASX say once you register with us, now have all of those education, they still give you fund. So fund how? So I'm sure many of you have heard about prop firm. So we have different prop firm. For me, I have about 4 prop firm I'm actually leveraging on. Number one that ACASX actually connect us with, it's called Traders Mastery. So, but this is the thing. Once you register on ACASX and you pay either monthly subscription, your school fees is $149, which is $150. Enrollment fee, one-time enrollment fee, because you only pay $30 once, That's about $179. That's approximately $180. So why wasting your $200 and eventually you blow it because you want to use high leverage so that you can flip the account? Why don't you use that same $200, buy in the Akas X, and there you go, boom, you are giving a free challenge account of $10,000 if you subscribe for a month. But if you subscribe for yearly, which costs you $999 if you're in Africa and then I think Caribbean, then you are giving 200,000 challenge account. You heard me right. You're giving $200 challenge account, $200,000 challenge account just for spending $999. $999 cover your education and access to all of those tools for 1 year, 12 calendar month. And then imagine you are giving this account free. But ordinarily, you have to pay for this. And if I want to add all of this add-on, what I will have spent to have this same account is $1,413. But hear me right? You are giving free because you subscribe to Akas X. Yes, you subscribe to Akas X for a reason why you have that access. So funding is not your challenge. Then additionally, some of you who probably have subscribed before and you have failed your challenge, here is another opportunity. Traded Mastery is running a promo called Memoria, and that is 50% off for the cost of this stuff. 50%, 50%, guys. So imagine you to buy this with all this add-on. Look at what happened. You are spending $1,413. But if you apply this promo code right now, you are spending just $487.5. You heard me right. 487.50 cents. So if you are doing $100,000 package, so with all the add-on, you're supposed to pay about 900 and something dollars. Let's look at it. You're supposed to pay 100 and or 900 and something dollars. So I'm just trying to show you, right? So here we go. Okay, that's about $725. But guess what? You apply the promo code, you are paying only $250. That's amazing. So if it's $50,000 right now, so if it's $50,000, so ordinarily, if you are paying without this Memoria, you are paying, look at it, let's go. You are paying this, you are paying, let's look at the amount you will have spent, $471. But there you go. Paying with this promo that is ongoing now, you are paying just, let's look at it, $162 plus. Let's look at it. $162.5. Yes, that's what you're paying. Instead of $471.25, you are paying $162.5, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the promo I want you to take advantage of, even when you have subscribed for Akas S. Subscribe for Akas S for you to have knowledge. If you know you have basic knowledge, but of course you need supporting tools and all of that. That's additional thing. Now, going forward again, let's go. I actually wanted to, okay. Okay, so now I have another prop firm that I use is called Funded Next. If you want to chat with me on my phone number to get attention, probably for you to be added on our groups for information, the number you will chat with is +234 904704 and 998. Take the number again, +234 904704 and 998. So chat, not call, not send message, but just send message on WhatsApp and then have access. Now, this is another prop firm that it's very lovely. We have Stellar, so this is the cost and then what it takes. If you use Stellar Lite, so you pay lesser though. You want to buy $25,000 account, you buy 139. Then if you want to buy $50,000 account, spend 229. Want to buy 100,000, you spend 399. Now, this is the point. So why will I take fundedness? Of course, I just have sometime alternating. So, but your level 1 target is 8% and level 2 is 4% if you do Stellar Lite. That's the difference. And your drawdown, maximum drawdown is 8% and minimum drawdown is 4%. You heard me right. Now, for Traders Mastery, your target is 5% each. If you look at this account, let me show you an account. I have not even started this. I was experimenting some trade one other day, and I did this, and it said, okay, so your target, that's why it's saying that, hey, you have 9,720 to meet up with. You can see, say, trading, active trading day, just 2 days. So maybe experimenting and all of that, right? So maximum permitted to that you can lose 10,000 because that's 10%, right? Daily, so 5,000 plus and all of that. Okay. Now, so that's one of the things you need to understand. So I have Funded Next, that's another prop firm. I have 10 Trade, that's another prop firm. All right. So I don't want this video to be lengthy. Another good one I just have now, very simple, is the one you can use $20 to buy, but I think the drawdown is a bit tight. But with $20, yes, you had me right. With $20, you can buy $20,000 challenge. I can look at it, 20K for $20. And so you have different level. If you want to do level 1 and 2, so if you want to do level 1 and 2, so that means your daily drawdown. So if you want to do level 1 and 2, so your daily drawdown will be 4%, and your maximum drawdown will be 8%. And of course, sharing formula is 80:20. That's to say, if you pass any amount you make, so you can take 80% and return, and then the system take 20%. Now, for if you want to do one level challenge, 9% is what you need to make, and then boom, you are funded live account. So, but your stop loss maximum drawdown is 6%, and minimum drawdown is 600%, that's 3%. So imagine if you are doing that. So let's use that thing. Even though you are having this, so look at it. Let's take this way. Just a moment. Okay. So imagine now, if you want to trade with your $20. So this is the question I ask people. If you want to trade with your $20, how much are you going to expose to the market? This is a simple thing. So imagine what you are trading with $20. So what's your risk management? And let's even say you want to use 10% of your money. So stop loss, let's say 30%, 30 pips. Yeah, let's go. Either you will be going to, no trade. You can only trade this one on synthetic, which is only flip 5, not flip, VIX 25, VIX 75 that you can trade. So that means, so you can now see how you may use high leverage. So let's say you're using 30% of the money, if you were able to find, because minimum lot size, standard lot, okay, is 0.01. So let's say you have to use 20% of that money, and let's calculate. Okay, so you can only trade Euro, USD, all those currencies. You can't trade gold because 1 second has pushed up to 30. So let's say you're using 50. Can you see a trade? No. So we'll have to go 30%. That's where you're going to use high leverage. Okay, so that means you have to do, and then once you lose, $6 is gone. You have $14 left. So, but this case, what I normally tell people, imagine if you are buying this, and they say your daily floating loss, your daily floating loss is 3%, which is 600. So let's go 600, and then you can use 10% of your 600 exposed to the market. So let's even say 50 pips, 0.12. Have you seen the logic? This is the logic I use. So why don't you work with 0.12, which is $60? So every of your trade, you are exposing just about $50 or $60 into the market. That's one of the lovely things that you can have, in that. So I'm just doing this for people who complain, I do not have money, I'm looking for money, assuming I see who can borrow me money and all of that. You don't need to borrow any money from anybody. Because one of the things is that one of the biggest challenge of borrowing from friends or bank and all of that to trade, you'll be under emotion. You'll be so stressed out. You'll be so stressed out that, because you want to meet up, you don't want to blow the account and all of that. Assuming I was here before, I will have entered a long position after this crash down, because we ride the market, we ride it down, and then the coming up was supposed to. So let me just experiment for you here. This is the platform where you trade. So this is, right? So where the trade is called Match Trader. So where they use for trading, the trading platform is called Match Trader. And that's so lovely, silky and nice and all of that. I just bought this account to experiment and all of that. So assuming I want to trade NAS, so not NAS, US 30. So US 30, assuming I want to trade US 30, 0.01 and all of that. So let me just, I may be running at loss, no problem. So now the market is open, right? So I'm running at loss. So then I want to set take profit, stop loss, and all of that. Let's say I want to set take profit at this point, 41784. Okay. So I just go here. Okay. 417, 41784. And it says it's going to give me $10. Okay. Just to know we're experimenting. So I click on save. Now, so let's say I'm taking stop loss. No, this is not a planned trade. Okay. So let's say I'm taking stop loss to be 41236, 41236, 41236, 41236, 41236. So I'm going to lose $16. You can see this is what we call risk management. If you plan this, it can't be that. So just save. So now, since I've said this, if I want to adjust the take profit, stop loss, I take it up. Let's say I'm taking it back up here. Okay. And then if I click, it's telling me that this is 500. And I think I love this platform. It's telling me that this is how many pips. It's telling me that this is 520 pips. You heard me right. 520 pips. See the stop loss, 332 pips. Yes, that's what it says. 320 pips. 20. So imagine if I was here, probably I would have been able to find a trade here. It's painful anyway. I was away. That would have been, come on, that would have been massive. Seriously, that would have been massive. Okay. Even gold, although we entered gold, we traded gold today, but I was busy doing other things and all of that. So now you don't need to struggle yourself unnecessarily because you want to flip an account. No, you don't need it. Take it easy, subscribe to all of these things, and have access to fund so you can scale. So what I tell people is this: if they have given you those opportunities, why do you want to just now overnight when you were trading with $20 or let's even say $100, $200? Were you losing up to, okay, were you going to be intentionally losing up to how much dollars? No, you will not. You want to protect it. So you are trading with $200. So why would you want to lose up to? So trading with $200, for instance, why do you want to lose up to $50 of it, $60 of it? And there you go. Company have told you that we're giving you $20,000, but please make sure you are not losing up to, right? Make sure you are not losing up to $600 on it every day in a day, and make sure you don't lose up to $1,800 on it overall. So why do you want to do that? Okay, so you can just see what I did now. So this thing is pulling back. After the pullback, we now buy. But of course, I entered it wrongly, and so and the pullback is obvious now. So because the market will rally back up here now, so I was just sharing, just trying to share with us and be more practical on how I've actually not started trading that account, and so it's a very nice platform. I won't lie to you. Look at it, highly silky. So I'm at loss right now, more than $2 or so. Okay. This is a floating loss and all of that. So the same thing if I look at, let's say gold, XAU, XAU. Oh, XAU. Remember I showed you the signal that told people to buy XAU on the group and all of that. So assuming I want to buy XAU, that would have been here earlier enough. That would have been a massive, massive, massive one. So look at XAU. Okay, so this one is a very, very massive pullback. right? So probably after this pullback, ooh, pullback is still very grievous. Okay, so but in a nutshell, I'm just sharing with you opportunity in this space that you don't need to disturb yourself. So you have this. So somebody complained to me, I do not have enough money. Don't you have $20? Come on. And somebody told me you don't have enough money when I said the drawdown on this account is 3%. Say no, that is too tight. For me, I don't think because if you don't have enough money, $20. So if you blow it, look for another $20. I'm not saying it's intentionally blowing it and all of that. Now you can do instant funding, but this is more tighter. Now the only difference here on this instant funding, I think you spend less. Let's look at it even. $10,000 account, you are spending $89. So I think we have 10 trade where you can buy instant account. I think instant funding account should be also look at $10,000 instant funded account of 10,000. These guys should be $330. $330 what you spend. So, but you can see daily drawdown is big, is huge, 6%. Or maximum drawdown is 8%. So if it's $30,000 account, you are spending $999. The maximum drawdown is 7%. 7% of $30,000 will be like how much? Right, let's look at it. 7% to 30,000 multiplied by 0.07. That's 2,100. So it's just like you are giving out. So 6% would be how much? That's big. 30,000 multiplied by 0.06. That's $1,800. So that's what they say you should not lose. So assuming you now want to be trading a day for risk management, I always apply. Okay, oh, and I was not there. I wanted to add a position. Right. Let's just try it. Let's try it. Just that I'm doing training and I may not be able to monitor. Oh, okay. It's not sure yet. So, okay, let's go. So let's say now 1,000, but you're going to spend $990. All right, $990 will give you a live account, not challenge, a live account. So give you a live account on you just weigh the balance anyway. You give you live account on 10 trade. So assuming so that's $1,800 your daily, so 10% of it. 10%. And so let's say you want to trade gold, so 100 pips, or gold can move very fast. Let's see what you can expose. $180. So if you are using $180, so you can use 0.18. So you can divide it to like 0.09 or 0.0. So just divide into 2 or 3, depending on how you want to enter the position. And then I'm just giving you risk management. Okay, let's just pick it. Whatever happens, so we'll just only make a loss, right? Go away, go away. Woo-hoo. So US 30. Okay. So we have two position open. The drawdown, sorry, the pullback was supposed to be an entry for us, but we're busy. That's what it is and all of that. So I'm just experimenting to show you how, okay, the same thing, the one we just entered now was here. We have not set stop loss and take profit. So if we say we want to go the same route, let's take this now. For instance, take profit should be 4190, 41, okay, 419, 419, right, 419, yes, 419, all right, 20. 41920 say $17, right? All right, so you can see the trading is running, profit loss, and all of that. So let's say stop loss 41, let's say 413, something like that. 413. Okay, so 413, 413 or 55, stuff like that. I'm just random stuff. So you can see we're running on profit, $1 something and all of that. So just to show you, how this platform works and all of that. So you can see gold still running up and going up and down. So I just need this place to be broken and then all of that. So, but for experimenting purpose and all of that, remember I told you if we're here since you know how much we'll have made. And I think it's amazing. To me, I don't know what to say, but I think it's amazing. So it's $2 and all of that. So when you were in from here to this point, that will have been a very, very, very great stuff that you will have made. Okay. So, but I'm going to be off. So I'm going to cut off from the trade because I'm having a lot to cover so that I wouldn't forget. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've just shown you how it's very amazing. So you don't need to struggle yourself. Where do I start from? Where do I have money and all of that? So this 20K account, it's another level for me, right? Just to prove that people should not be stranded, right? So this 20K account now, spending $20. So you have level one, instead of doing level one and level two, level three, like two steps. So do one step, pass 9%. So that means once you trade, obey the rules and all of that, and you make $1,800, which is 9% over time, then you have funded life. So you have to still observe the rule continually. So once you are funded live, no issues, you get this, you get that done. So when you make any amount of money you make, when you want to withdraw, you withdraw 80% and let the company have 20%. Is that clear? This is amazing. Opportunity abound. So I don't want to have complaint from people say, oh, because my uncle did not help me and that's why I'm not making money. My friend just made it and he didn't want to listen to me. These are just stories. We have so much opportunity that going to create millionaire outside there. Are you one of those millionaires that are going to be emerged shortly? Say yeah if you're. So this is Plan B Express, and then in the channel of Cash Flow Solution. My name is Midas Falujimo, the team leader of Plan B Express. So let's work together. Let's achieve mission. Shun anything that has to do with Ponzi schemes and all of that. Make legitimate money, and let even your friends, your family be proud of you for the first time. Enough of those Ponzi schemes and robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't work. So let's work something out and then build sustainable income system. Thank you. And then chat, like these channels, subscribe, and comment so that you can have more informational stuff, and then that will help you. Do have a nice time.